Within the last month, I've been able to make 5,113 Rand. It's now the next day from me making this video and I'm already up 600 Rand from doing literally nothing. It's just a good example of making money without even working. That's 600 Rand just overnight. Here's another app that I'm on. I'm doing the exact same thing I am on the other one. And so here I'm up a couple percent overnight as well, which has gotten me another 200 Rand. So that's around 800 Rand just overnight from doing literally nothing. Yo guys, welcome to the first new video on this channel. First of all, you might be asking, why have I made a new channel? And this one's basically for tutorials and just documenting my experience making money online through ways of e-commerce, you know, drop shipping, affiliate marketing, trading, crypto, anything it is. And I'm basically just gonna be documenting my experience, whether it's good or bad, and also trying to help you guys as much as possible. So to start off with the first video of the channel, I thought the best thing to do was answer your guys' question that originated from when I uploaded my TikTok a couple days ago. I played on screen and the comments were basically just filled with other people asking for a tutorial or for me to tell them how I did it or how I was able to make money being only 17, 16, even starting from being the age of 12. So even that night, my Instagram, I probably got about 100 DMs just from people asking questions about certain stuff. And obviously it's not something I'd want to upload on my main channel because it's completely off topic and I'd probably lose a lot of subs. So I thought I'd create a new channel and actually do it on here and just hopefully be able to help you guys as much as possible while teaching myself new ways and experimenting with certain things. But anyways, so the first video for this channel is gonna be a method to make money being under 18 in South Africa without even having to work. Now if you are over 18, you can still do this and it's still super beneficial and you can make a lot of money doing it. There is no age limit. You can literally be like 10 years old or you could be 65 years old, it really doesn't matter. Using this method, I've been able to make a couple thousand Rand per month, and it's something that requires minimal efforts, minimal knowledge, and obviously literally like no labor at all. You don't have to work, not one bit. Although it sounds amazing and too good to be true, it kind of is true. There isn't much that you really need to do. So I thought I'd start with this. First of all, because it's something anyone can do no matter how old you are. Second, it requires no actual working or labor. Thirdly, you can do it in South Africa, which is, believe it or not, for me at least, quite a rare thing to be able to do. Most things that I try to sign up for or try to do, often like there'll be some difficulty involved where it'll either be my currency or my bank or whatever it is that, you know, it's foreign or whatever and they won't let you do it because you're South African or something stupid like that. I've come into that a lot of times, but this one, they are actually South African and we're gonna explain who they are in a second. So for this video, you actually are gonna be investing money, and just hold up, let me explain, let me tell you everything before you go and scream at me about you need to know stuff about investing. You don't have to know anything about investing. Just let me explain. So a couple months ago, an organization called Goliath Gaming actually messaged me and invited me to a Zoom call with the author of this book, which is called Manage Your Money Like a Grown-Up. And it was basically just like a little Zoom meeting class type thing where she spoke about managing and handling your money from being young to old, and it was quite interesting. But anyways, that's besides the point. At the end of that Zoom meeting, she actually showed us this platform called Easy Equities, and it was very convincing when she showed it to us. She obviously had an affiliation with it. And keep in mind, this whole lesson that she had just taught us was about saving money and making money and, you know, that type of stuff. So at the end of that Zoom call, she showed us Easy Equities and she encouraged us to sign up and put in some money to invest and just leave it there as a long-term investment. The next day, I'd messaged my dad and asked him to make me an Easy Equities account so I could start putting some money into something where that money would grow over time and I wouldn't have to worry about losing it. So it was more of like a long-term investment. And at that time I was looking at like more stocks and NFTs that they had available rather than crypto, which if you don't know what any of this is, it doesn't matter. I'll explain in a second. It really isn't hard. It's nothing you have to learn. I know a lot of people watching this are going to be young, so I'm literally explaining this in the easiest way possible and the easiest way you'll be able to get this down by yourself. So anyways, my dad had made me this account and he had sent it to me, and he looked into it as well, and he saw that there was the option to invest into cryptos, which was awesome. And at the time, my dad was just getting into a whole bunch of crypto, investing on different platforms, and he saw that there was this crypto basket called EC10. So basically what it is, it's a group of cryptocurrencies that are performing the best. So it's the best crypto coins all grouped into one basket, and the money that you put in there gets spread among the 10 that are in there. It gets spread within the 10 cryptocurrencies that are in that basket. And basically anytime those cryptos go up, so does your money. And if you take a look which cryptos are in, I'll pop them up on screen as well. It's the best cryptocurrencies or the crypto coins that they are available. There are some that make huge movements but aren't that trusted for long term. But you can still make huge profits off of those. So you'll have Bitcoin, Ethereum, you'll have Ripple, you'll have Dogecoin, the meme crypto. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard of all of this stuff. It shouldn't be something new to you. I know you all have Instagram and see memes and stuff based on this. So, and I mean, there's nothing much you have to know, so don't worry about it if you don't. Really don't stress about it. But anyways, you get the point. So going into why this is relevant and why you should actually consider looking into easy equities. Especially if you're young, you need to do this. Whether you have no money or like a really little bit amount of money, it doesn't matter. I know a lot of you are probably thinking you're probably gonna need money to put in there, but it really doesn't matter. If you even put in like 100 rand a month, just do it. I promise you. If you're earning an income, put like 20% of whatever you're making or anything that you're not going to use within that month or that you want to save. So with me, and only recently I've been doing this, is I'm putting 20% or even up to 50% of anything I make a month into investing, whether it's cryptos or NFTs or anything. And I promise you, if you're young, please believe me, even if you're getting like 100 rand a month, 50 rand a month, whatever it is, when you get birthday money or maybe your parents give you like allowance or pocket money, what you're gonna want to do is just put it into, for in this case, easy equities. You can do that. I'll explain further, but just do some sort of saving with your money or investing. I'm gonna take you through how you can do this being under 18 and how your parents can sign up for you and whatever, but I promise you, just do some sort of saving with your money. It's quite crazy. It's something I've always been told to do when I was younger. People would always say to me, like my dad or my mom or whoever, my brother, they'd always say, no, you need to save your money. And but I never did. Even like when I was around 12 making money on YouTube, that money is gone. There's none of that I still own. None of it was saved. I'd spend it on stupid stuff like clothes or shoes or ordering takeaways or just buying dumb stuff that wouldn't benefit me in the future. But that money would be gone in a week. Any money that I'd make or be given would be gone in about a week or two. And I mean, if I had the chance to go back and actually save that money and invest it into anything, I mean, my portfolios would be like 500% higher than they are today. And that's a lot of money. I'd be out of school, that's for sure. I'd most likely be out of school. It's just funny because it's something that I've been told my entire life. And I hated the fact that people would always tell me to save my money and stop buying dumb stuff, even though it was my money that I was making. And I really didn't care or have any concerns about saving or investing money then. But I promise you, do not waste your money. If you were in my position, or if you are in my position now and you're a bit younger, or even if you're more older and you're still buying stupid stuff with your money, just set aside at least some of it and put it in a bank, even where you're earning interest, or put it into some cryptos or NFTs. Just do something with it. Don't spend it, just keep it and save it. I promise you can make insanely huge moves, especially today with all these like different platforms and cryptocurrencies that are going around, and people are making disgusting amounts of money that don't even know anything about investing or trading. There's people our age, people my age, 19, 17, 18, that are making hundreds and thousands of rands or dollars, and you know, I mean, you can too. So even if you get in like 200 rand or $15, save it and invest it. It can make a huge difference in some time. I promise you, you will really thank yourself for it. People who start investing when they are young and start saving their money from when they are young are the people that are giving themselves opportunities and possibilities to follow their dreams. It'll make whatever you're trying to do a lot easier, just having some cash behind your name that you're able to work with and spend. But anyways, enough waffling. Onto easy equities. I'm gonna explain how you can do this. I'm gonna show you what I've been able to make doing this. I'm going to show you how to sign up for it if you're underage, or even if you are of age, it doesn't matter, I'll show you anyway. So you're going to want to go to easyequities.com. You can get the app on your phone, which I use mainly. I don't really use it on my computer, but you can if you want to. There is a link in the description to sign up for it. Now this link, it is an affiliation link, so it'll help me out by signing up for it. And also it'll help you out, or to give you some starting money when you do it. So if you click on the link in the description to sign up to make your account, you'll be rewarded for doing that. You'll get given some sort of gift from them to start investing once you've made your first deposit, whether it's 100 or 200 rand or 5,000 rand or 10,000 rand, it doesn't matter. And I believe I'll get something in return from that as well. So even if you are gonna go after watching this video and speak to your parents about doing it, or show them this video, when the time comes when you do actually make that Easy Equities account, I do recommend using that link in the description. That way you'll be able to get as many benefits as possible from it. I'm gonna pop up my screen on my side. We'll go through it quick. So basically, if you're under 18, you're gonna want a parent or guardian to make an account for themselves, and then I believe they have the option to then make an account for you. I'd suggest going on the website and looking around for sign up options. Just mess around and see if there is anything special for people under the age of 18. I'm pretty sure there is. When I was in that Zoom call, I'm pretty sure she showed us a way to sign up if you are under 18, because that was the whole purpose of that meeting, was how to make and save money when you're young. And now the signing up part really isn't hard, so I'm just gonna skip that, and I'm gonna talk considering that you've now made your account. So you've now made your account and you're able to deposit money into Easy Equities, and you're able to invest money and withdraw money and all that good stuff. So you'll notice there's a lot of options of places to put your money into, and it might be a bit confusing. Maybe your parents will know some stuff about it. You can always ask them. You can always educate yourself on YouTube if you don't know, if you want to know more and be able to maximize your profits and earnings, and just in general get a better understanding of what's going on. I mean, that would be the best option, especially if you're young and you don't know what's going on. This is a great way to save and earn money. So considering that we're talking about not knowing anything and you have no knowledge of doing anything, we're not going to talk about NFT markets, but when you do want to invest your money, there will be a place to invest in crypto. Now I'm going to pull this up on my screen real quick. So you can invest into equities, you can invest into ETFs, ETNs, crypto, baskets, and bundles. So we're going to be looking at baskets, but we're not going to click on that tab when you do see that. There's a lot of different options. You can completely ignore them if you know nothing. That's completely fine. You're going to want to click on the crypto section, and that will take you to a crypto basket called EC10. It'll be the only option available as of now. I'm not sure if they're going to add anything in the future, but if you go there right now, that's all it is, EC10. And that is the basket that I was talking about that holds the top 10 performing cryptocurrencies. And this is where I'm making a couple thousand a month from doing absolutely nothing but putting and saving money into here. So now a share is 134 rand per share, so it's still relatively cheap. You don't even have to worry about the shares or anything. Literally all you have to do is put money and then let it do its thing. I'll show you a screenshot of the cryptos that are within this. We have Bitcoin, we have Ethereum, Binance Coin, Ripple, Dogecoin, Cardano, that's one I'm unfamiliar with, Polkadot, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and Uniswap. If you go and search top 10 performing cryptos, you'll at least see 7 out of 10 on that list. So yeah, these are doing really well, and I'm gonna show you what I've been able to do, or how much I've been able to make in the last month just from putting money that I've saved into this account and leaving it completely. I do check it every now and then, and I'll explain in a second why it's important to check it. Also, I've just seen here Easy Equities does have a demo account, which is quite cool. So I mean, if you even want to mess around with money, it says you can make your demo account once you've signed in, and you have, I think it's, where is it? Yeah, so when you make your demo account, you have 100,000 rand to mess around with. Obviously it's a fake account, so anything you put in is not real money, and anything you take out is not real money, but it's still good if you just want to get if you just want to, you know, mess around and experiment a bit with the website or platform. But anyways, I'm gonna go and show you guys some of my stats now. So like I said, this is something that I've been starting to put money that I've made per month, a certain percentage into this account, and just leaving it, because crypto is doing really well. well. And the thing with doing this, there is times where it can drop, and that's what you need to be careful for. So that's why it's best to do some research on crypto just to get a general understanding of it. But more often than not, you're going to be making a certain percentage of your money back. So for instance, I put in a bit of money, and within the last month I've been able to make 5,113 Rand. By the time I'm editing this and pop up the screenshot, it may be a bit different depending on whether the cryptos have gone up or down. And I mean, this is literally from doing nothing. I've done nothing at all but put this money in here, and 30 days later it's increased 5,000 Rand. And you know, being 17 years old, being younger, being no matter what age, I mean, that's a good amount of money for doing nothing at all. So obviously this is how it basically works. If you're new to this, I'm just going to explain it real quick. The more money you put in, the more you'll get out if it goes up. So for example, where's my calculator real quick? I'll just use my phone. So let's say, I don't even have to use the calculator, I'm being stupid. So let's say you put in, for example, let's say you put in 100 Rand, and this crypto basket at the end of the month, or whenever, it can be at any time. This stuff can happen overnight, but at the same time it can all go down overnight as well. So let's say you put in your 100 Rand, and within a couple days, weeks, months, whatever it is, this crypto basket has managed to increase by 50%. You will now have 150 Rand. But if you scale it up a bit and you put in 10,000 Rand, and this same basket goes up 50%, you now have 15,000 Rand. You've made 5,000 Rand. So it's super simple, just like that. It can go up certain percentages. It obviously is never fixed. It just depends on how well each crypto is doing. And like I was saying, if you obviously thinking, why would I start with 100 Rand if I'm only gonna get 50 Rand from going up 50% and only getting 50 Rand from it? Even if you have that 100 Rand, put it in, and as soon as you get more money, just keep on putting it in. One thing you should be aware of is not putting in money when the markets or those cryptocurrencies are already at a high percentage that they've increased, in simple terms. Basically, the main rule of cryptocurrency trading, or in fact any majority of trading, is you never want to buy high. You always want to buy low and sell high. So once you've seen, I mean, there's a whole bunch of different ways to look at this on the website or app. So just do a bit of exploring on the Apple website once you've done it, or watch it on YouTube, educate yourself on crypto, or ask your parents or a sibling maybe. But it's as simple as that. You just want to buy in when it's a good time. And carry on putting any money you're able to get that you don't want to spend and want to make money back. Realistically, think about it. Say you're getting 100 Rand a month, right? If you save that for 12 months, you now have 1,200 Rand. You put it in, it goes up 50%. Obviously, the early money that you put in the beginning of the year that you've started to save, that would earn more revenue than it would have the later stages. But realistically, if you put in 1,200 Rand, it goes up 50%, then you now have 2,400. And obviously, scaled, if you have a lot more money to mess around with and put in more money and save and invest more money, then that's only going to do you better. The more money you put in, the better. So this is something I really encourage you guys to do. No matter what age you are, it's a really good way to make money without even working, without even doing anything. If you are gonna do it with a lot of money, like let's say 30,000 Rand or 10,000 Rand, anything that's a lot of money to you, whatever it is, make sure you do research on crypto and understand how they can drop and rise and what causes them to drop and rise. You can find millions of tutorials on YouTube. It's super simple. It'll explain everything to you, and you can probably get the basics of it overnight just watching like 3 videos. So I recommend doing that before doing this, and it's completely worth it. You don't work, you just leave your money there, check your phone or website every morning, just to make sure, or follow some news pages or newspapers or Twitter accounts that talk about it, or you'll find as you experiment and explore more, you'll get more into it and you'll find what's best for you and what you want to need to do. But I thought I'd just make this video because it's the most simple way I've found, the most beneficial way and the most profitable way to get money, being obviously under 18 and being any age at all, without even working, doing nothing but putting your money in and getting on with your life. So remember, when you do sign up for this account, whether it's today or whether it's in a week's time, once you've convinced and showed your parents what the benefits of doing this is, make sure you use that link in the description. It's my affiliation link. It will give you some benefits for when you first sign up and put in your first deposit, so I'd recommend doing that. I noticed on the last video I made on TikTok, a lot of people were telling other people in the comments certain other platforms and things that they can do to make money, or different platforms to invest in. If you are gonna read the comments like that, just make sure you know what you're doing and don't mess around and put money into stuff you're not aware of without doing a bit of research at least. Obviously you don't want to lose your money, and it is a bit of a risk because it is a possibility that the money you put into this EC10 basket can go down. I had it at a stage where I had about 3,000 Rand in at the time, or 3,000 Rand in profit at the time, and that whole market had crashed and I was down at about 1,200, but in a month or two's time it went back up to around 4,000. So that's just how it works. Obviously the more you know, the better it's going to be for you, and the more money you're going to be able to make ultimately. But that's basically it for today's video. I hope it helps some people. I seriously, like, if I was younger and I knew about this stuff when I was like 12, 13, 14 and 15 and even a bit of my 16th year, this is where all of my money would have been, because I would have made so much money just from doing this. And it's super upsetting because so many people always told me to save my money and invest it, and I'd always push that to the side and never do anything like that. But now that I know about it and that I've done it and it's right in front of me, like there's the money on my screen behind this camera, it's crazy. And I mean, if I was able to do this from when I was super young, I would have a lot of money at this time. So trust me, if you're a bit skeptical about it and you're not making a lot of money, I promise you, just save it, don't spend it, put it into easy equities or something like that. You will thank yourself in a couple of years by an insane amount. But anyways, I think I'm gonna wrap up the video. Make sure you follow me on socials. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. I will answer any comments that you guys leave as best as I can. Also, if you're watching and you've seen some comments, feel free to answer them for yourselves. If there's someone looking for help and you know the answer to what they're looking for or trying to do, feel free to do that. I've got some amazing videos coming on this channel, so do subscribe if you haven't and turn on post notifications. They're going to be videos similar to this, as well as a bunch of different ones of how you can physically make money from having no money, being underage or of any age and being located in South Africa. These don't really apply for not being in South Africa, but you get what I'm saying, like you can be anywhere. So that's a nice thing. It's been kind of hard to find ways to make money being in South Africa and under 18. So this will basically, that's the whole concept of my channel. That's what I want to do. I want to make videos showing you how you can make money being young and in South Africa, and that's basically my intention. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I hope it does help you. Take my word for it, this will be beneficial towards you. Drop a like, drop a comment if you need help. Follow me on socials, you guys can message me there. And eventually I'm gonna get a group going for this channel for people that want to get more involved into investing and saving and certain ways of making money. As the channel grows and as more videos come out, I'll get a certain group, so just stay tuned and we'll all get on there, and it'll be a place where everyone can speak and converse and ask questions, and just grow as a community. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.